next. Sheldo, when interest rates move, bond prices dance like they're in a Hollywood finale. But is there any way to get rid of this risk? Or do we just watch our portfolios go boom every time the central bank sneezes?
Great question, Ivy. The short answer is you can't stop the rate storm, but you can wear the right raincoat. Well, in finance, we call it hedging. Not a rocket shield, but a really smart umbrella. It doesn't stop the storm, but it keeps you dry.
So hedging doesn't remove the storm, just protects me from it?
Exactly. It's not about predicting the weather, it's about preparing for it. We use financial tools like swaps, bonds, regression models to offset losses from one asset with gains from another.
How do I hedge a bond portfolio? Especially when yields move in weird ways.
It's about building a hedge that reacts the way you want when markets don't. We'll start with the basics, then explore how traders use data-driven tools like regression and principal components to stay ahead.
Shieldo, why is this umbrella labeled DV01 neutral? It looks so generic.
Because it assumes rain, yield changes will fall equally on everything. DV01 neutral hedge assumes your bond and hedge get equally wet. Same yield change in basis points.
So it's like counting on both the bond and the hedge to get hit by the same rain, just from opposite sides?
Exactly. The hedge is supposed to absorb the loss from the bond, like a mirror reaction. But in the real world, the rain doesn't always fall evenly. And that's when the hedge starts to leak.
So DV01 has issues, then how do we get a perfect fit?
Regression hedging. We measure historical rain patterns. See how real and nominal yields move. Then stitch your hedge accordingly. Let's see how it works. For the given portfolio, we choose the hedge instrument and see how it behaved historically and work out a regression equation.
You used the word real and nominal. What's the difference?
Great question, Ivy. Think of nominal yield as the price tag. It's what a bond pays on paper, but it doesn't care if inflation eats half your return. Real yield is what you actually keep after adjusting for inflation. It's the true purchasing power of your return.
Okay, Shieldo. I need to hedge this 20-year swap, but I can't find anything that matches it exactly.
And that's common. Long-dated swaps can be illiquid. So instead of one perfect hedge, we use a combo, the 10-year and 30-year swaps.
Like dual-wielding hedge weapons?
Exactly. You fire both in the right proportions to match the 20-year risk. That's where two-variable regression comes in.
Why are these regressions dancing?
This is how we decide how to measure relationships. The level lovers dance based on where rates are, while the change champions move based on how fast they change.
So level is about the position, and change is about momentum?
Exactly. Level regressions can catch structural relationships, like average spreads, but they're prone to trend bias.
And change regression avoids that?
Yup. Change regression focuses on short-term co-movements. Better for time series with trends or non-stationarity.
Wait, what do you mean by non-stationarity?
It means the data doesn't have a constant mean or variance over time. It wanders.
Like a drunk person trying to walk a straight line?
That's correct. Because of non-stationarity, we see what's called trend bias. Both instruments might be drifting upward over time, but that doesn't mean they actually move together and interdependent. They could be unrelated, just sharing a similar trend.
It's like saying coffee sales and global temperatures are linked. just because they both trended upward.
Exactly. That's why we need to test for stationarity, or better yet, look at changes instead of levels.
Got it. Another question, what if I only have space behind me? Like my hedge is already locked in or limited.
Then it's time to reverse into the space. Still the same parking spot, same objective, but now you're starting from the hedge side. That's reverse regression. You back calculate how much ABC you can pair with the hedge you already have.
So, reverse regression, the art of backing into safety. What next?
Lot to come. We will discuss principal component analyses, other different model. Stay tuned.